does Tim Cook hire? Tim Cook is an American business leader who took over as Chief Executive Officer of Apple back in 2011 when Steve Jobs retired. Even before inheriting the position of CEO formally, he served as a CEO during Steve Jobs' lengthy medical leave in the months before Steve Jobs' death. Tim Cook has been essential in the company's success since he joined as Senior Vice President of World Operations in 1998. In this episode, we will talk about Tim Cook's journey and unique culture that he creates for his employees. For more episodes, please subscribe and like our channel and press the bell icon for notifications. Indeed, Apple was through a difficult period when Cook agreed to join the firm, and his influence in reviving the corporation was enormous. Cook, as a self-made guy born into a middle-class family in a small town, he was an excellent student at school and continued to study industrial engineering in Alabama Auburn University before earning his MBA from Duke University, Fuqua School of Business. He began his career in computer technology by working for IBM. He later worked for Compaq. However, his tenure at Compaq was very brief as he moved to join then the struggling Apple company. Within a few years of coming, he transformed the company's fortune. Coming to his managerial skills, he is a great leader and loves hiring people who desire to do things differently. Grit and curiosity are two of the main qualities that Cook looks for while hiring employees. Next, we will be discussing what does Tim Cook look for in candidates. As per Cook, Apple looks for the following in candidates. Do you desire to change the world? The following is an analysis of Cook's answer and the implication for recruiting managers at all organizations. First, choose if you are content with the way things are or you have a restless mind that really influences you to change the world around you. If you notice opportunity for a movement and have the guts to act, you possess these traits. When he accepted the role at Apple, he said, "I examined the issue Apple faced and determined I can contribute here." He was asked with overhauling Apple production and distribution, which he accomplished. Are you ready to accept risks? You must be ready to abandon the safety net of creating what can be and must be willing to go against common ideas and practices. And you must be prepared to take calculated risks in charting the trajectory of your career. Do you have future faith? You will need to trust in an explored future if you are going to challenge the existing code. When asked how he became the CEO of Apple during Q&A session with sixth grader, Cook answered he had no clue what the future held for him. "I never saw myself as Apple CEO. I never imagined that was feasible. Steve gave me a call of a lifetime early in 1998. However, I have always believed in what President Lincoln once said, I will prepare and my opportunities will present itself." He said, "If you carry out an excellent job and have the trust that these things will add together to form a path that will take you on most fantastic adventure." Are you aware of your gut? Cook said that he went with his intuition while accepting Steve's offer. Go for it and believe that you can contribute much more to another function, organizations, or profession. Take action if you feel you can make the difference at the company at which you work. Be courageous, speak out, and transform issues into opportunities. He said, "We at Apple search for individuals who want to improve the world and who are willing to put everything they have into it." So what's like to work for Tim Cook? In a nutshell, Cook is a workaholic who is obsessed with detail. Cook is considered as being considerably more methodical and concerned with finance and social good. The following are the 5 most important aspects of working with Cook. You should be well versed in the specifics of your role in his enterprise. Your work is your life, and your job is your way of life. Work-life balance does not exist for him. Also, there is no time for small talk. Only focused communication in small bite-sized. Charms is only used on bracelets. You become a job hopper by advancing your career through job moves. Read and trustworthy. Endurance is king. Although Apple under Cook has more casual workplace than Apple under Steve Jobs, employees say Cook is just as demanding and detail-oriented. How does Apple motivate its employees? As we all know, benefits package vary according to the firm role, location, and length of service. Apple's follow the same model, but it also allows workers and families freedom. How does Apple reward its employees? The organization primarily employs the positive reinforcement method, which improves or increases the frequency of desired action by associating it with a pleasurable result. It concludes bonus pay, which compensates employees for meeting certain objectives or goals within a specific period. Apple employee benefits and perks that help retain top talent, which includes health and wellness, vacation pay, parental leave, commuting, gym credit, stock purchase program, self-improvement and tuition, retirement, some additional fun stuff, discount on products, meals on the cheap, and the renowned Bear Bash. Apple's organizational culture. The following three characteristics define Apple's organizational culture. 1. Originality and inventiveness. Apple's business strategy is based on product distinctiveness, emphasizing product design and functionality. Ability to work under pressure. Operating under pressure is a necessary talent for all Apple workers. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, is a role model for his commitment to the firm and willingness to work long hours. He's well known for emailing his staff around 4:30 in the morning. Number 3, extreme secrecy. Apple's corporate culture is characterized by a high degree of secrecy. As previously said, Apple engineers, even senior engineers, have no clue what the final design of an Apple product will look like until it is introduced. The software developers have no notion of what the hardware is like, and the hardware engineer have no concept of what the software is. Make a point of promoting diversity and inclusiveness. Apple makes a concerted effort to include diversity and inclusion as a pillar of its organizational culture. We hope the discussion will help you in framing your hiring process at your organization. That's all for today's episode. If you have any questions about this episode, please feel free to write your questions in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and give this episode a thumbs up. It will allow the algorithm to promote our channel. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next episode.